Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day.
We have already started here.
And he's intervened well there.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Floated through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Kvaratskhelia.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
And it's Hakimi. Great vision. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Palmer, Gordon, in towards the back stick. Up he goes! Goal! England! England take the lead. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Hakimi. Oh, it's Dembele. Rice gets a foot in here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that could set him on his way. And here's Kvaratskhelia. He's got away. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Vitinha finds himself offside. Fabian Ruiz, Kvaratskhelia, and the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. João Neves. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Kane with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Fabian Ruiz, Marquinhos, Pacho, and it's Mendes. Kvaratskhelia, well seen, saw that coming. It's a throw-in.
It's a pretty loose pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dembele is onto this, and he's there to belt it away.
Out of play for a throw.
Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Hakimi. Nuno Mendes. Nice sequence of passes, this. He's through, now is he in?
Colwell did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Probing pass.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. It's a searching pass.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Watkins
Looks to get on the end of this.
João Neves. Oh, it's Dembele. And Hakimi tries to pass it through.
Looking for the run.
Dembele. Hakimi receives it in a good position here.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
England leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Great chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Cleared without complication. Bellingham. Now it's Rice.
Kane. Good read, needed to be.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
And the counter is on.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Not the most accurate pass.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising,
But it turned out that that was not the case.
Substitution.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Played out to the left flank. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Can he get it through? And that's going up front in a hurry. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, there's the clearance.
Spread it left. Vitinha.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He has found the way through. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Fabian Ruiz kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That has been slung wide. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Played back in. Threads one in, and he's cut it out. He can get that clear. Marquinhos. Looking tidy in possession here. He's found a way through. And that has been knocked clear. And it's made its way to him. He's through here. Now it's Watkins. He's found a way through. Pulls it back. And that is expertly dealt with.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's the keeper's ball. But they've got it again. James. England disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That's good vision. And he gets rid in a hurry. Vitinha has a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Substitution for England. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 24, Palmer. Number 18, Gordon. Number 19, Watkins.
And it's Zaire Emery.
Coming on the field.
Tries to play
number
it through.
11, Phil Foden.
Lee Kang in.
Number 17.
Oh, smashing header! They've scored! They have stolen level at the last! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Barcola demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Fabian Ruiz. Can he get onto this? That could spell trouble. Gonzalo shot a goal! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
2 added minutes
That
has
really
been
is
indicated.
quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Paris Saint-Germain complete their comeback, and
So that's it. It is all over.
England pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Bellingham. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Konate gets over and intercepts. France finding their passes. Mbappe touches it back. Bellingham. That's a little off target. Eden Militao calmly anticipates. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's Rodrigo. Bellingham. That's an imaginative pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Throw in. No, it's not getting there. That has been slung wide. Just eases him off the ball. That's a throw. Now it's Thuram. Valverde. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he spark a counter here?
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's clever. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Valverde. And it's Tchouaméni. And it's Valverde. Olise. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's Dembele. Plenty to aim at here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's been drilled forward. Alexander-Arnold.
This is the time you need that pace.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Olise.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Dembele. Looking for options for movement, and it's played into the middle. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Mbappe. A probing pass. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. And Alexander-Arnold. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Tchouaméni. He's gone forward, and he's had it nicked away. Great vision. Dembele has it out wide and in space.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good take in a good area. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He's found a way through. Mbappe! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now this could be a chance. Plays a sharp little ball here. Bellingham receives it in a wide position. Could try cutting inside here. Mignon claims it without any fuss.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Konate.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Almost an hour gone. Dembele. That's been slipped through. Mbappe! And he's in on goal! Look at the space here! And he's cut it out. And he's there to get it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Valverde. Shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And it's been taken short. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Doué. Thuram.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rudiger. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, well measured. And he welcomes it in, and he shoots! Dembele.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Mbappe. Tchouaméni. He's on it, can he get away? Danger averted for now. Madrid have reclaimed it.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it.
Endrick! Oh, that was no routine save.
Endrick clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
Madrid
6,
have their second corner now.
le numéro 7. À leur place, le numéro 25. Le numéro 20. Changement.
Goulart plays it short. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rudiger. France have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Barcola. And it's Doué. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Rudiger. Eder Militao. And it's Camavinga. Tries to play it through. Thinks about the shot.
Il y aura 2 minutes de
Saliba
temps
with the
additionnel.
clearance. Oh, that's nice. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. And the counter is on. Oh, delightful ball. Tchouaméni gets into a good position. Howson can get it clear. Now it's Mbappe, shapes to shoot! And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Votre attention s'il vous plaît. Les propriétaires des voitures en stationnement sur la bretelle d'accès au stade sont priés de les déplacer immédiatement.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Aimed beyond the defence. Nice control. Barcola, Played in deep. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. And he's only too happy to take that back. Here's Tchouaméni. Goulet. Alexander-Arnold. It's a really well-measured ball. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Doué knocks it into space. Tchouaméni, Camavinga. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for the run. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Oh, important interception. And he's there to belt it away. And that's it for the first half of extra time. So, 15 minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank?
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8. Pour le remplacer.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Changement en cours.
Here we go then for the last time. The score still 0-0. Oh, not quite.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Passing nice and neat. Now there's a fine ball. That has been cut short. Goulet. And it's Camavinga. Arda Goulet. Good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance! Madrid have fired themselves in front.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
France are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Now it's Mbappe. Thuram. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced...